Great, yay, hi, welcome. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Awesome. Good? Yeah, everybody get some oil on the break? Who hasn't had the oil yet? Okay. So I'm Kiana Prema. I have been with the company for about 3.5 months now. Just totally ecstatic to be part of this community and a part of this company. And just to give you guys a little background on myself, my training, my education is actually in chemical engineering. I was certified horticulturalist before that, so plants and science are a big part of who I am. But my career has really been in business. I was a regional sales manager. I worked in the nanotech and MEMS industry, selling capital equipment for many years. This is $1 million pieces of equipment. And then, had some spiritual awakening and realized that I needed to shift what I was doing. And so decided to take my skill set in business with my awakening desire and passion for community and wellness and healing and health to move into consulting and business development and coaching in that area. So really working with a lot of leaders and innovators in the world to bring business to the world in a new way that can move forward, new paradigm ways of being. So that's where my passion, my interest, my skill set lies. And so when this came into my life, Prime My Body and this hemp oil, it was a really simple, clear yes for me that this was something for me to do. I actually have had some experience in network marketing. When I was 19, I stepped into my entrepreneurial life with a network marketing company, the Pampered Chef. You might know that. Like, used to stand up and do kitchen demos when I was 19 years old in people's homes. So that was pretty great. So yeah, this has been a really natural marriage for me to be part of, and it's been really great for me. My love and my joy in this, though, is really educating and empowering you guys, my team. And even if you're not enrolled with me, I consider you my team. We're all here on this team together, and everybody's success is my success. So systems and tools, I think, are such an important part to really be learning and understanding to move this business forward in the most effective way. I'm about optimization. How can we do things quickly and easily and have fun at it? So today I'm talking about mastering systems, and we're going to cover two main topics. Today we're going to cover welcome calls and we're going to cover launch calls. And I'm going to kind of go about both of those from all the perspectives, like what are they, why they're important, and how do we do them. So how many people are already affiliates that are here?
Almost.
Awesome. How many people are about to sign up? You're here because you want to. Great. And some people are just checking it out. You're still not sure? Okay, cool. So we're just going to take you through this flow. Of how I work in the business. So as you come in as an affiliate, one of the first things that will happen is that you'll have a welcome call. And so a welcome call, if you're a sponsor and you've just brought somebody into the business, as the sponsor, you'll want to set up this welcome call. And the welcome call is usually a 3-way conversation happening with your new affiliate that's just enrolled and with your upline. Somebody from your upline. It could be your direct sponsor, or it could be somebody even above them. And the point of that welcome call is to welcome the new affiliate and to connect with them, help them realize the support that is available, and then also to start to hear who they are, what they're all about, and learn how we can support them on their journey with this business. So I try to keep welcome calls to about 20 minutes. You can do group calls as well. If you're somebody who's enrolling, you're a really business builder and you're enrolling a lot of people all at once, you can consider doing group calls. Those usually take longer, like 45 minutes to an hour if I have a small group, because I like to give everybody space to have a conversation, to be able to share a little bit. So when I do a welcome call, the first thing that I do after I've said hello and how are you and those things, there's an introduction that's made first, actually. So as the person who's the sponsor, your role on that call is to make an introduction between the new affiliate and the upline. So you would introduce the new affiliate, you would give a little tidbit about who they are and what you love about them, and then you would introduce your upline, giving them their background. This is called edification. Edification is to build someone up, and this isn't about an ego thing. This is about setting the stage, setting the precedence of expertise, right? So that there's a level of trust and respect that's established in that opening introduction. So you introduce the upline, and then you'd hand the call over to the upline, and then at that point, your job is really to sit back, you go on mute, take notes. There's going to be good information that's shared. So once that introduction's been done and I've said hello, first thing I ask the affiliate is, what's their why? Why are they here? So if I'm on the phone with Cecily, I might say, Cecily, I'm so excited that you've joined us. Really, congratulations. Purpose of this call is for us to connect, and I can get to know you a little better and you to know me, and I'm going to give you some first steps on how to move forward with your business and get you off to great success. But before we dive into that, I really want to hear, why are you here? What's your inspiration? What's called you to be part of this? And so then I give them the time and the space to share that. And everybody's going to be different, right? Everybody's got a different reason why they're showing up. So now we really are getting to understand who these people are and where their motivation is at. And so it's just a great opening way to connect people in. And when you come to our meetings, you come to our trainings, Aaron always starts with a little bit of a meditation and kind of guides us on that. Why are you here? What's your why? My sponsor Renee and I do trainings on every other Wednesday. We do the same thing. I think it's so important that we're always connecting in and remembering, why are we here? Like, what is it that is really motivating us to do this? So once we've gone through that, then I start to move the conversation towards a little bit more tactical now, strategy. And I guide the conversation, as best as I can for where this person is at. Once they've said why, I'm usually agreeing that's amazing, I love that. This is why I'm here too, or whatever that conversation is there, and then I'll say something like, so I'd also like to start to look at the business piece of it and what your interest and desire is on the business piece. Have you thought about this? Do you know what it is that you'd like to do as far as income? If you were going to set a goal or a number for yourself for this first 30 days, your first 90 days, what would you like to earn? Where are you wanting to go with this right now? And this piece can be uncomfortable for some people. It just depends on who you're dealing with. Like, some people are business builders and they're in and they know that they were going to reach their emerald rank in the first 30 days and they're like set to go. And some people are kind of new and they're new to coming into network marketing. They're new to the business. Money is an interesting conversation to have with people. And so just being aware, and I like to be gentle with people to help navigate that if someone's not super dialed on that piece, because this is where I can support them by helping them get focused and feel comfortable to state a number. So I'm never forcing anybody. If somebody really doesn't have an answer, I can say, great, this is something for you to think about. I'd love for you to think about this. You're going to want to check in with your sponsor and let them know so we can help you build a plan to get to that. But I really am asking people to come up with a number. What do you want to earn? So after we've got that, then the next piece that I do is I'm really moving them towards giving them the information of what their next action steps are going to be. And I really let people know that first and foremost, like, as you're just coming into this business, we are here to support you, and by no means do you need to be an expert. We don't even want you to be an expert, in fact. Like, we really want to help you learn while you're earning, earn while you're learning. So how do you do that? Well, first is going to be, whatever their why is, right? You're excited about this and how this can help people, and so you want to go out and share with people that are in your network about this oil and about this potential that's happening here, and just give a little simple introduction. And then if there's interest on their behalf, invite them to come to a launch call. And this is what I offer them. Like, what I'd love to do is put a launch call together to help you get off the ground in the most effective way. And so a launch call is something where it's a conference call, it's a private conference call, where the new affiliate will invite their people to come and hear from an expert about this oil and about this opportunity. So those of you that were here for the presentation earlier, it's similar to that, but we do it over the phone and we keep it really condensed, about 20 to 30 minutes. So we talk about what a launch call is, and then if that feels like it's something that they want to do, that they feel good about doing, yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to get some people together and share that. That sounds great. Then we'll talk about how to invite, how for them to invite to their launch call. And inviting people to a launch call, this is a first touch. As you're an affiliate and you're out and you're sharing about this, you're going to make multiple touches with your prospects, whether that's a customer prospect or an affiliate prospect. I really don't recommend, for most cases, trying to get on the phone and like close somebody, on the spot to sign up, or to buy the product. You really want to be being a connector, giving them a little bit of information and then connecting them to the next person or the next resource with more information so that they can get the big picture. Now, sometimes you might have somebody that you have a close relationship with and you can say, hey, this business is awesome, here are all the details, let's do it. And that might be everything they need to say okay. But that's not always the case. So we want to be moving people through the funnel, we call it, like a sales funnel, right? So the first touch for a introduction to a welcome call is a 2-minute phone call. So first I say, I would recommend first make your list. Who is it that you want to let know about this? And so spend some time and some reflection, maybe some meditation, really feel into who are the people that are going to resonate with this? Who are the people that are going to benefit from knowing about this? And start to make your list of people. I say that if you can make a list of 40 people and you'll call those 40 people, then we have a good chance that we'll probably get 20 on a call. And if we've got 20 on a call, then there's a good chance that we may enroll 7 people, your dream team, right off the bat. And I'll come back and I'll talk about what I mean by the dream team for a minute, but let's just stay where we're right this. So you make your list of people, and then you're going to make your phone call. And the phone call goes something like this. So if I call Ben, I might call it Ben and say, hey Ben, how are you today?
Awesome.
Great. Hey, the purpose for my call today is business. Do you have 2 minutes?
Yeah, I have 2 minutes.
Sweet. I'd love you to put your CEO hat on because what I'm into is something that's really big. It's pretty phenomenal. It's a hemp oil, CBD oil. It's having amazing results with the people that are on it. It's a new product to market, and this network marketing company is poised to bring it all around the world in a really big way and help a lot of people. I'd love for you to find out the whole story on this. You're one of the first people that came to mind that I wanted to share this with. I've got a business partner who's doing a private call on Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. Would you be able to join us so you can get the full download and see if this could be a good fit for you?
3 p.m. would work, yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to send you the information, and I look forward to having you on the call. We'll talk to you soon.
Likewise. What if I said no, 3 p.m. doesn't work?
It's a good question, Ben. Thank you. Before I go into that, I want to just make the point. They say yes. Awesome, I'm going to send you the information. Hang up the phone. Wrap it up. This is a business call. You said it was going to take 2 minutes, and you want to show up in that space of business. And sometimes, how do we introduce this to people? How do we be authentic about it? I feel like this approach clears out any concerns about, am I going to offend my friend or whatever? You're calling and you're saying right up front, I'm calling for business, and you've gotten permission from them that they want to hear what you have to say. And then you just leave it the business call. If you had something you wanted to talk to them about the kids or about, whatever, your church group that you're in next week, call them later and have that conversation. Make this be a business conversation. So what if they say no? What if they say, you're sounds great, but 3 p.m. doesn't work for me? No worries, we're going to be recording it. If I send you the recording after the call, would you be able to listen to it?
Yeah.
Cool. When's a good time? When would you be able to listen to that?
This weekend, probably.
This weekend? Okay. So if I called you on Monday morning, would you have had a chance to hear it by then?
I would have, yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that a good time if I call Monday, like 10 o'clock?
Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to make sure you get the recording right after the call, and then I'll call you on Monday.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Thanks, Ben. Talk to you soon.
You too.
All right. Sweet. So that's the thing. If they say no, we're going to record that call and you're going to send it to them. Again, you're going to get permission. If I send you the recording, would you listen to it? Yes. Great. When would you be able to listen to that? Set an appointment of when you're going to follow up with them after they've had the chance to listen to it. And then make sure you follow up. Make sure you send them the recording and that you send that call to them after the fact. So that is the introduction to the launch call. That's the invitation to a launch call. Now someone might say no. They might say, I'm not available, I'm not interested, thanks. And you just say, okay, awesome, thanks, I'll talk to you soon. And you hang up the phone and you just move on to the next person on your list, right? And that's just part of the game. Like, we don't need to be upset or take it personal. And because we set this up as a business call, then it's just that business call. They just said no. They didn't say that they didn't want to be your friend or anything. Like, they just said, like, no, I don't want to know about this. And, like, that's okay. And then you can just call them next time and talk to them about whatever you love to talk to them about. So that's the way I love to really provide my affiliates coming in as a way to get started right away. And I do want to stop and kind of just go into, like, why are we doing this? Because I would love to see you guys get to your 7 affiliates directly enrolled as quickly as possible. Does anybody remember what happens when you have 7 affiliates enrolled directly to you?
100% of your points.
100% of your points and something else. Match 3 bonus, that's right. So as a new affiliate coming in, there's kind of four initial kind of steps, milestones that we might focus on. 7 is, I would say, like the main one, but there's these little steps to get there. So the first is that you get enrolled and that you get active. Active means you've purchased product, at least $55 of product, and you stay active by purchasing at least $55 of product each month, or having one customer who purchases retail on your website. So as long as you're active as an affiliate, you're eligible to earn a check. You're also accumulating the points for your team building rewards. The next step is to become qualified. And qualified means that you have 2 affiliates that are enrolled directly to you, one on your left and one on your right, because we're building those 2 teams. Once you have one on the left and one on the right, now you can start earning the team building rewards. There's points to balance out and cash out, right? One left, one right. So after you've got that, the third step would be to get 4 affiliates enrolled directly to you. And at 4 affiliates enrolled directly to you, now you're earning 100% of the points. So at 4 affiliates, you earn 1 point for every dollar spent. Up until then, you're earning, it's 50%. It's half a point for every dollar spent. So we've gotten to 4, and then we get to 7. 7, we call this like the dream team, right? 7, now you're earning the match 3 bonus. You're maximizing the compensation plan at 7 affiliates enrolled directly to you. You need 4 on one side, 3 on the other side. It doesn't matter whatever makes sense for you in your genealogy. And then you're earning a 50% override on all of the team building rewards that your level 1 affiliates earn. You're earning a 25% override on the team building rewards that all of your level 2 earn, and then a 15% override on the team building rewards of your level 3. So that being said, if I can help you get to 7 people right off the bat, then you're set up for really great success in a short period of time. So that's why we do the launch calls. Is that making sense for everybody?
Yes.
And how does that feel? Like, if you've made a whole bunch of 2-minute calls to your people and asked them to come to a private conference call to learn more information, does that seem like something that's doable? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty easy, right? Awesome. So launch calls. How does a launch call happen? Who does a launch call? Launch calls would be done by somebody in your upline, so your sponsor or potentially someone above them, to support with that. Again, it's a 20 to 30 minute call, and on that call, whoever's leading the call is going to give the whole picture. We're going to talk about the oil, we're going to talk about the benefits of that, why ours is great, right? And we're going to talk about the business and give an overview of how that works. Now, during that call, if I'm doing a launch call for Ben's called all of his people, he's got 20 people on, I'm giving the call. I'm also planting little seeds and really supporting Ben in his enrollment efforts as I'm sharing that. So, as I'm making the transition from the oil to the business, I may say something like, Ben's just getting started in this, he's really excited, really has a good grasp on how this business works, and he's starting to put together his 2 teams. So if this is making sense for you, if this is resonating for you, you're going to want to reach out to Ben. You might even send him a text right now and let him know that you're interested, because he's starting to place his top people in his left and right teams. And then I'll go in further to the rest of the information that I'm going to share. So I'm giving people that instruction during the call to, if you're feeling this, let him know. And so Ben hopefully now is getting text messages like, hey man, I want to be in. Like, I want to be on the top of your team. Let's do this. And so then I'll share more about the business. I'll go over, left and right, how we earn money, the support that's available. For the next week, we have Founder Circle. And then I'll wrap it up and I'll basically say the same thing. So if you have any questions, make sure you get with Ben. Again, if this makes sense for you and you've shown up here because you want to be a part of this, I'm going to be the first to say I'm so excited to work with you. Make sure you let Ben know. He's going to help you walk through the steps of what it takes next to get enrolled. And we're so happy to have you join us. Have a great night, everybody. And I close the call. And that call ends, and Ben's now got a whole list of people that are ready to be followed up with. If they have questions, they're going to let him know. He can set up a 3-way call if needed with me and the affiliate that's interested to go over any specific questions and move them into the enrollment process. He hopefully has a couple people that are like, yes, where do I sign up? He sends that link, and now he's got his team that's forming. And then he's going to do his follow-up, right? He's going to go and he's going to send the recording out to all the people that couldn't be on the call. He's going to follow up with them. And then he's also going to do some follow-up on the people who said they were going to be on the call, but he didn't get an immediate response of their interest. And he can follow up and say, hey, were you on the call? Did you get to listen to it? And this is what JT, John Taylor's our lead marketer. He has a 3-question close. So the follow-up with somebody who maybe you didn't get that immediate response from would be, you'd ask these questions. Did you get to listen to the call? Great. What did you like about it? And you give them, what did you like? What did you hear that you liked? And you give them the opportunity to share what they liked, right? Great. Awesome. Me too. I really love that. That's exciting. What questions do you have? What questions do they have? So we can find out what's going on there. And then the final question would be, how do you see yourself playing? How do you see yourself participating? Are you interested in enrolling as a founder, maybe one of our other packs, or is getting some oil for you personally and being a customer something that feels good for you? And you give them the option to say what's going to work for them. And my advice would be that you start high and go low, right? Like, are you feeling the Founder Circle? Are you going to come in and build with us? Or another pack? Or would you love to be a customer? And somebody may say, no, I'm not interested in any of it. And then you say, awesome, I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being here. But probably if somebody's gone this far down the path with you, they're interested on one of those levels. So you've either got your amazing next business builder with you, or you've got a customer who, as we've heard from some of the shares today, once people are on this oil, they have really profound experiences and want to be on the oil for probably the rest of their life. So now you've got a lifelong customer that you're developing a relationship with. Cool. Any questions so far? Yeah, Monique.
You spoke about the Fab Four, the active, qualified, so on and so forth. I'm trying to remember, do you plant that into the welcome call, or were you just speaking about that separately from the welcome and the launch call?
I may plant it into the welcome call. It depends. It's a great thing to cover on a welcome call for sure, and it's a good segue between the like how much money do you want to make and let's plan your launch call. I've definitely done calls where maybe I didn't talk about that, but probably we had a conversation before they enrolled and we covered those bases pretty well. But yeah, if it's somebody that I haven't had a conversation with before, I probably would cover that between what would you like to make in the next 30 to 90 days and let's set up a launch call for you. Just make sure they know. Like those are 4 keystones to really make sure every new affiliate has a grasp of.
Would you repeat those real quickly?
Yeah. So the first one is to be active. And active means that you've purchased product, $55 of product each month, or you have one purchasing customer, retail customer on your website. And the reason you want to be active is because when you're active, you're earning points and you're eligible for a paycheck. If you lose active status, any points that you may have banked will disappear. So not that it would ever happen, but those 1,000,000 points that Erin has banked, if she were to go inactive, all gone. So you don't want to lose your points. The second is to be qualified. Qualified means that you have one affiliate that you've enrolled, one active affiliate, total of 2 active affiliates, one on the left, one on the right. Qualified is 2 active affiliates, 1 left, 1 right. The third one is to have 4 active affiliates enrolled, and those can be positioned either way. The reason you want those 4 active affiliates enrolled is because now you're earning 100% of the points that are available. You earn 1 point for every dollar spent. And then the final is to have 7 active affiliates enrolled, 3 on one side, 4 on the other side. And now you are earning the match 3 bonus. And the match 3 bonus, who knows what the match 3 bonus is? Anybody?
100% points?
No, not the match 3, that's 4. That's having 4. What's match 3 bonus?
So it'd be 50% of your top line people, is that what you mean? 25 and 15?
Yep, correct. Yeah, so you earn 50% bonus on the earnings, team building rewards earnings of your level 1 affiliates, 25% bonus on your level 2, and 15% bonus on your level 3. And so now you have maximized the compensation plan. You are earning, you're earning the most amount possible from the compensation plan. Yes.
You keep mentioning points. I'm very new to all of this.
Yeah.
So what does 1 point equal? Like how does it equal $1 that you'll be receiving, or I just don't?
No, so points are from dollars spent. So as you're building your left and your right teams and the affiliates that you're enrolling and their affiliates are enrolling and they're purchasing product, you earn points on those purchases. And so if you've maximized your points, you're earning 1 point for every dollar. And then you're generating points on the left and the right side. And when those points match, they cash out. This is called our team building rewards. So if your right team has generated 5,000 points and your left team has generated 7,000 points, 5,000 is what matches, so that cashes out. And we get paid 10% of that in dollars. So you would get a $500 check. That would come to you. Those 5,000 clear away. There's 2,000 left on the left side, so that rolls over. It goes into the bank. And then there'll be continuing to be points generated on left and right side.
And then are those what you gauge for going to the next level? Because I remember like the emerald and the diamond.
Yeah, so our ranks are based on the amount of commission that you earn in a given month, and that earnings is from all of the ways that we earn. So that would it would include your team building rewards. It would include your fast builder rewards. Fast builder rewards is the first way we get paid. As you enroll a new affiliate, you earn a 25% commission off their first purchase. So that's the first check that just about everybody will get. You've enrolled an affiliate and you'll get a fast builder rewards payout on that. then you start to build your team and the points start to generate, and now you start to get the team building rewards. And then as your team is building teams, and you'll start to earn the matching bonus. So all of those different ways are calculated to your total monthly commissions, and then depending on what level you've reached for that month, that's the rank that you've earned in the company.
And all of this information is available somewhere
Yes.
on a computer that I could go.
It's all in a presentation, yeah. The presentation that we shared, and then there's also another presentation on just the rewards plan that has more detailed information. Yeah, for sure. Great. Any other questions, Monique?
And the people, like the 3 and the 7, are people that you are directly sponsoring, AKA if I look at my genealogy and there's already people on there that my upline had placed in my tree, those do not count for the 7 and the 3 and
Correct.
so on.
Those don't count for that. Those people are part of your team or your organization. You're earning points from their efforts and their purchases, but they're not counting towards your requirements for the match 3 bonus or for the points earning there. Yeah. Good question.
So the 4 things were to be active, to be qualified, and then to just continue
To get 4
then
and to get 7.
Okay.
Yep. Another question over here?
Yeah, so that percentage that you're getting back in the form of, you said $500 as an example, is that a tax income that you then get, or is it a check for $500?
It's a check that you'll get, and then if you earn more than $600 over the course of the year with the company, you'll fill out a W-9. You get we're 1099 independent contractors. Any other questions? Yeah.
So does that mean at a certain point where we would be required to have a business license or anything like that, or?
There's not a business license required. No. Yeah, you're independent contractor.
Gotcha.
Any other questions? How are we on time? We've got a lot of Zoomers. Hey everyone that showed up. Thanks for being here. I'm just checking. All right. I feel pretty complete on what I wanted to give you guys. Is there any other questions? Anything that didn't make sense? Great. How many people are excited to do a launch call? Sweet! Yay! Awesome. So just make sure you check in with your upline. They're going to support you in that. If they're not feeling 100% comfortable to do that actual call for you, they'll reach up and we'll find the person to do that for you. Just to give everybody a heads up, it may be a little short notice to bring your own people to the call, maybe not, but there is a call that's happening this Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. It will be hosted by myself, Renee Jeffis, who's my sponsor, and also Sarah Haywood. She's another woman on our team. And we'll be doing that 20 to 30 minute overview call, sharing about Founders Circle. And you're more than welcome to 1, call in and listen, because you're going to learn a lot from it. And 2, invite your guests to call in and listen and help them get that information. So let me give you the call number.
Will this be on the Facebook group?
I don't know if we're going to post it in the Facebook group. So the number is 515-739-1248. I'm gonna mute that. Okay, 515-739-1248. And then the access code is 333-976#. That's 5 p.m. Pacific on Monday.
333-976 £.
Yes, 333-976#.
And is that an intro call or a launch?
We're calling it an overview call. Yeah, it's basically a launch call, but we're offering it to the whole team as opposed to like doing it for specific affiliates. So
Is that on your calendar?
it's not on the calendar. I can put it on the calendar. I'll put it on the calendar. Yeah.
And sometimes those calls fill up, so
get there early. Like if you know you want to be on it, or you know you have people who want to be on it, I would say get on early, because
Yeah.
sometimes they fill up.
Yeah.
And Kiana, kind of killing it. So.
Yeah, so that'll be a great call. Okay, great. If that feels good for everybody, then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I'll stick around if you have any specific questions and you want to come talk to me. I'll be available. And thank you everybody for being here. I'm excited for you all and want to see you launch to success.